What's up? What's up out there? Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. You know what it is. This is Shop Culture. Every Tuesday, 8ish, we here. You know who I'm joined by.
What did you think?
It's a shutdown corner.
Come on, man. What's going on, yo?
Man, wait a minute. You put Flash in it? I already had it. I'm kind of hating on that. Wait.
Been Flash, man. What are you talking about?
Shutdown corner, man.
Been Flash.
Let's do it. Let's do a vote. Let's ask Flash or shutdown corner, or the third option, or both of them. I think it has to be one or the other.
Bro, it's on the body.
I know we want to change it.
It's not.
Shutdown corner
It's Flash.
or Flash.
It's Flash. Shutdown corner.
You know, when somebody comes up with a nickname, you know they want to own that. I want to own it.
How could you own calling me a shutdown
because
corner?
I'm trying to trademark.
Like I
you know
wasn't
about that
shutdown
money.
corner before.
You know I'm about this money.
Come on now.
Hey, but I was the one who said it loud on the show. I said shutdown corner. Shutdown corner. Shutdown corner. Trademark. Very, very cool. Well, anyways, Anthony Toomer, you guys know.
You know what it is.
And then I got producer extraordinaire back there. That's Nick Jones.
What's up? What's up?
And then you know who else was here. I'm just gonna say Mr. Bando. Can I just say Mr. Bando, or it was what do you want me at?
I mean, since you're over here copyright,
I'm trying to do it all. I'm trying to get all this.
Mr. Bando.
Mr. Bando in the building too. And guys, once again, we want to, appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Come on.
To Shop Culture. You know, and we also want to give some shout out and props out. We did a donation drive, and people, you guys believed in this. You believed in this, what we're trying to do on this platform, and we appreciate it. It was way more than what we anticipated, and we appreciate it. And we're going to put this to use to really grow this platform and then be into something that we all are proud of and we enjoy. So thank you once again.
Again, like I always say, man, without you guys, you know what I'm saying, we are nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just thank you for being here with us, for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, for liking, for not liking sometimes, you know what I'm saying, what we do, you know what I'm saying, but staying with us and just, continue to comment, continue to share, continue to like, you know what I'm saying, and we just appreciate you, and just keep tuning in, man. Without you, again, we're nothing.
Yes. You guys get to see us at our highest, sometimes at our lowest, and you get to see us as brothers, what we go through, but we give you this sneak peek about what it is that we do on a daily. So, man, it is what it is. And so thank you once again. Can we also talk about some of our other sponsors?
Yeah, got you. Come on. We got a sponsor, y'all. Y'all, come on, man. Listen, God is moving, man. Let me say something, man. God is moving, man.
Yes.
Shopkulture has sponsors, man. Listen, man. If that ain't a blessing, I don't know what is, man. If that's not a blessing, I don't know what is.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. And check out Kimberly. We just put up her pictures and about her oils. And I'm going to tell you guys, man, her oils are off the hook. Man, you kind of put that on and then you put the little bit of cologne on top of it. Man, it's just all good. Yeah, it's fabulous. Kimberly, thank you once again. Check her out. Man, we have all her information. No, that's somebody else. We got all her information right there. So guys, make sure you tune in and check that out. So let's get on to some other business at hand. How was the weekend?
Oh man, it was cool. It was All-Star weekend. You know what I'm saying?
The
worst dunk contest. I ain't gonna say worst ever, but it's in top 3 worst ever, man. Mm-hmm. It was one of the top 3 worst ever dunk contests. You know what I'm saying? It was boring, man. Did you see Kareem get up and walk out the building?
That's why.
That man got up in the middle of a man dunking and walked out. That's how you know you're boring, man.
Man, some of these street dunkers are killing it.
No, listen, that's what I'm saying. Listen, they need to bring in some of these pro dunkers. Listen, my boy Golden Child, Kevin Kemp, you know what I'm saying, right out here from Tacoma, Washington, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not even know.
Listen, is a pro dunker, you know what I'm saying? That man has over a 40-inch vertical. He's doing the 360s between the legs. He's got all that. Listen, I'm telling you now.
Then let him go in.
Let these pro dunkers do this dunk contest. Listen,
the players don't want to get hurt. The NBAers don't want to really get hurt.
The pros ain't, listen, the stars ain't even doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? You getting guys, listen, you got to have the kids. Listen, my son was like, Daddy, who is that dude?
Yeah, I know. You don't even know who that
I'm like, oh my God, listen. And my son is an avid NBA watcher. And he's sitting there and he's like, Daddy, Who are some of these dunkers? I don't even know these dudes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now listen, I love the 3-point contest, but the dunk contest is the highlight of All-Star Weekend. Besides the game, it's supposed to be.
It should be.
And that man, listen, I was about to go to sleep, bro.
Saturday night, you used to really look forward to, you know what I'm saying, because
Come
you
on,
had
man.
the 3-point, and then you had the slam, you know, you had the dunk at 5 o'clock, and it was popping. This was whack, bro.
Bro, listen.
Whack.
You know how you know it was whack? You didn't see Shaq do this. You know,
Right.
every year you
Every
see Shaq
year.
and,
Oh,
and you ain't see Shaq give you none of that, man. That mess was horrible, bro.
So, guys, we want to see a change in the whole format. So, change it up. What do you guys think about the slam dunk? What were your guys' thoughts? Let us know. I think we both agree it was whack. It's trash.
Listen, hey, in the words of my boy Bubba Dub,
Yeah.
trash.
Oh, wait.
Trash.
God, I can't even. I could go back. I can't even argue.
Listen,
on
man.
none of this.
Bro, it was boring,
Oh
dog.
man, you guys should have just tuned in to Shop Culture and get some of our clips and just be good, right?
Man.
So let's get on to the business at hand. We have some good topics.
All right.
Where we at?
The first one is, can a single mother teach and or raise her son to be a man?
Yeah, I think we got to really slash that because teaching and raising are two separate
It
things.
is, yeah.
And so we want to make sure we
I
give the
even-
proper context of what we're saying. I think we probably need to discuss about raising. And man, what do you think? I'm gonna let you.
I agree. There are two separate topics,
Okay.
but we're gonna dive in a little bit of that.
Okay.
We're gonna dive in a little bit of that.
Okay.
So,
Let's start with the raising first. What's your thoughts about can a single mother raise
yes,
a boy?
yes, you can.
Okay.
I know one. I know one that I work with every, you know what I'm saying, every
She's putting it
Tuesday.
in,
You understand
And
me?
she's putting in yes. Yeah.
Okay, and listen, I know some single mothers out there. Now, my thoughts on raising and teaching, right? Can she teach him how to be a man? I think that's more when it takes a village to raise a child becomes in. I think she needs to have strong male influences around, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there are gonna come things that men have to talk to men about, you know what I'm saying? And
Especially young boys.
especially young boys in the early teenage stage.
Mhm.
You know, for young men, I think that's one of our keenest points, you know what I'm saying, where in our development where you really have to get a hold of a child in their early teenage, you know, years, as far as a young man, because that's when we really get hit with the
molding.
the molding stage. That's where you're gonna play sports, you're gonna go to school, or you're gonna be in the gang, you know. A lot of that comes in
liking
early,
girls, and then those are
and how to deal with those things, and how to deal with young girls.
I couldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think, you know, that's kind of where it takes a village, and hopefully she has some really strong male influences.
Mhm.
But I also know, and I know some women that, you know, even some viewers in Shop Culture, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That are really, really strong mothers, and you know what I'm saying?
I was
And
gonna
they do
actually say
a great,
that.
and they
Yes.
do a great job. You know
From what I
I'm saying?
see and what their responses into certain topics, they do a fabulous job.
Fabulous job. Listen, and I know some of their sons. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
well, you're a coach, so you see this firsthand.
every day.
And I see some that bring their sons in for haircuts and just how they're dealing with it and the respect that the sons have for their mothers and vice versa.
Mhm.
So I agree, but it's so important, like you said, that the village. I can't underestimate that and what that does for a young man, because it's tremendous.
But
I'm
also
telling
think
you,
it
you guys
goes
define
the
it.
same with a young girl. You know what I'm saying? Like in the times that I've had my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I've leaned on some of the strong women in my life, you know what I'm saying, to help me with my daughter, but also with my son. You know what I'm saying? And also how to raise my son, because again, if we don't know how to deal with the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying?
How can we?
And sometimes we falter and fail as grown men.
Yes.
You know what
All
I'm
the
saying?
time. That's why we have this platform. That's
So,
what it is.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
I believe that the village is what we need, because whether you're a single parent, whether you're, in a multi-parent home, you know what I'm saying? You always need outside influences, because again, I know there were times where I just didn't hear my dad. I just didn't hear my mom. You know what I'm saying? But I heard my uncles. But I heard, you know what I'm saying? My pastor. I heard my coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Let's take it even a step farther. How important is the concept of the father being in the household too? Does that play a big part into this? Because I think that if a father is not active in his son's growth, I think it's a detriment. A hindrance.
I think it's a hindrance. I don't know if it's a detriment. I think it's a hindrance
Mm.
because again, if a single mother, you know, if she has strong male influences around,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
They can take that.
They can kind of, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
step in that gap. You know what I'm saying? Play those roles, maybe answer some of those hard questions. You know what I'm saying?
There's a
Like
lot
that
of-
just we as one sex from another can't necessarily answer.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, I can't answer certain questions
Mhm.
that my daughter's gonna, you know, ask about some of her, you know, her growth and development as a
Yes.
woman. And the same with, you know, with my son. There's just some questions that, you know, his mom has to ask me as a man. You know what I'm saying? So
We could attempt to,
Right.
but it's still going to be that gap, and that's what the issue I think is that gap. But we're moving into a different generation now with young men. I think young men really need their fathers at this particular stage. So that's why I say there's a difference between raising and teaching, because there is a very big difference. So what can we do with helping young ladies, young single mothers, or mothers in general, raise their sons?
so
What can be done?
So again, I say us as men, we need to be out in our communities more. You know, and I'm not again, not everybody's going to be a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But we can all volunteer at schools, whether you have a child at the school or not. You can volunteer at a school. You can volunteer your time. You can big brother. You know what I'm saying? You can mentor. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do I coach, I actually mentor. You know what I'm saying? I have children at my house all the time. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
going to say that. Yeah.
You know me, man.
Yeah.
My house is the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, for the kids,
Yeah.
we barbecue, we kicking it all the time, but we also go out and we do things, and I try to teach them how to be young men. I teach them how to go in. I teach them how to shoot. I teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, take care of themselves. Teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, be men. You know what I'm saying, and learn how to be grown. You know, learn how to be young men. You know what I'm saying?
Young men first.
Exactly,
then-
of course.
then-
You know what I mean? But just try to be a better influence for some of these young men. You know what I mean? And so we can all mentor and we can all volunteer time. You know what I'm saying? You have to find your lane, but we all should be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Can a man do that without even having a child?
Yes.
Can a man
Yes.
be a positive? And I agree with you. Yes. Do we got some comments real quickly? Because this is a really good.
Yeah, let me go ahead and read this
Okay.
right here. Facebook user says, I'm a single mother raising my son, and I have an amazing father who has been there for my son since day one, teaching him to be a young man.
So she has
Again, another
the village. And so when we talk about the village, it's so important. So
And-
kudos to the father.
And this comment says, now that I can agree with. You can teach him how to treat a woman to be self-sufficient, but you cannot teach where you have no experience.
Exactly. And that's, you know,
And then-
where you want to make sure you have an outside,
Corey
you know,
says no.
influence or somebody to go to. You know what I mean? Corey, what up, family?
Impossible.
What's up, brother? Yes.
Zay, okay, my boy Zay, man. Hey, listen, man. That's my Navy brother right there. What's up? What's up, man?
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Shopkulture. Nick, what's your views on it, Nick? Because we 2-parent home.
I come from a single parent home.
Okay.
My mother, and it was a matriarch because it was
Okay.
It was my mother, it was my aunts, their best friends, so they were like our aunts too.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know how that was.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
dope.
Yes,
So
sir.
all in the
Some
single,
of us
all
can
in the
relate.
single,
Come
So
on,
their
listen.
kids is
all in the
they're
household.
your cousins and all
Most
of
of
that.
my brothers is my cousins. So.
Right. So we didn't really have a lot of male influence in the household, positive male influences at that. I think that women can raise men or raise their boys to become upright, standing citizens, not necessarily on what it is to be a man, especially a black man. You know, society. Look, our mothers are women, female. We're men, male, black males at that. So the way they go about society is totally different from which we do. So there are things that your mother cannot instill in you. You got to have some OGs around, some uncles, your grandpa, some type of a coach, a mentor, a barber, right? Yeah. Some type of positive, male influence that is that's stable and their moral compass is intact. So that's where I think raising and rearing, because I don't think that women can rear a boy into manhood. That's totally different.
They could back in the day. I think grandmothers used to do that. Grandmothers had the power to do that. They don't do
because
that.
I think but that requires being a man though. You got to have the experience. You got to be able to see things from our lens, like the way my mom or other women in my family, women in general, the way they see society and see things. It's not how I see things. The way they would go about a situation, whether it be something minute or drastic, would be totally different as to how we would approach it as men.
Okay.
So
I see the point. I see the point.
that's what I'm at.
And honestly, that was kind of the point I was making. You know what I'm saying? Is
I
that
see. Yes.
you know you can teach, or but you can raise him, but you can't teach him how to be a man.
Right.
And I
You know
think
what I'm
that's
saying?
where
You can't
that's why
teach him how to be a man, but you can raise him to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? You
raising
you
is
can raise
totally
a good
different than
person,
teaching because there's
but
elements
but
that
you can't teach him how to be a man.
no, that's a different element.
These boys, they got to be battle ready. And I'm not trying
Yes.
I'm not,
Yes.
trying to say like, aggression or just be out
No,
here for violence type stuff.
Yeah.
There's just things that you get, like who you coach to,
Yeah.
the boys that there's things that he's instilling in them that they're not going to be able to get from their mom or their aunt or anybody else. And so they're going to be able to take those gems that they get from their
I see it all the time.
Right.
I have mothers come to me, and
Asking
I'm not
for
knocking a single mom, because I believe a single mom can really raise a good person.
Yeah.
Right.
But to be a man is a different. We're two different things.
I
But I have single mothers all the time. Hey, Coach Stoomer, can you have this talk? You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm a mom. I can't have this talk. But again, it was the same for me with my daughter. It was just, hey, listen, I'm not ready for this conversation
and I was going to
yet.
say on the flip
You know what I'm
side,
saying? Like, whoa,
right.
Listen, call your mama.
Right.
I'm not. Hey, not yet.
But
You're not ready for that.
but you're wise enough to know that
Right.
you cannot do that, and it's okay to ask for help because sometimes women and men don't ask for help in that. They don't. They just leave it up to.
A lot of them are prideful.
Prideful,
they think that
like,
they can.
yeah, I'm a strong
But see,
woman.
I'm not sure that
You are a strong woman, but a strong woman also
I'll say
asks.
some.
I know. I'm not sure that it's necessarily, because I think what you were kind of getting at is kind of an ego thing, right? I'm not necessarily sure that it's the ego, more or less that you kind of just want to make sure that you, like as a single parent, right?
Okay.
A lot of times when you end up a single parent, it's normally from a dramatic or traumatic situation, right? You know what I'm saying?
Relationship wise, yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times we kind of want to guide our children away from those dramas or traumas, you know what I'm saying? And so we try to instill, the lessons that, we learned from that, but it may not be their life. You know what I'm saying?
Totally different though.
And so that's when, you know what I'm saying, we kind of got to ask questions, you know what I'm saying, and get another influence, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes our own dramas and traumas can steer us and
deters you from that.
Come on.
It's like what Coco was saying, and I will constantly say that it is about a village. You have to have a strong village to help. So, what did Coco say? What's up, Coco?
Let me read that comment.
Yes.
I raised two sons. I could not teach how to be a man. Excuse me. I taught them how to be an upstanding human citizen, whatever have you. Their father did that. We need a male figure to assist us in raising these young boys into men.
She's saying,
right.
I think, echoing everything that we're stating and saying. I couldn't agree more.
So before I go into more comments, and so going back to what I was saying, I had to rear myself into manhood. So by the time I got here, and I left home at like 17, 18. So I had to get out there, bump my head, get into some stuff and learn how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Things that just, if I would have had somebody there to be all like, yo, this is how you flip this is how you flip that, this is how you go about it. It would have been, the road would have been like a little bit easier, but I didn't have that. And not a lot of us are able to, I'd say there's a good amount of us who come from the same background as me, dynamic or whatever. They don't fare too well because they often stray and get into, some ish that they,
Right. And that's kind of like, why we see some of these young, I'm not going to say all, but some of these young boys, you know what I'm saying, that falter and fall, you know what I'm saying?
It's easier going down the wrong path when you don't have that guiding hand to help steer you. Like, no, bro, you're not doing that. That's wrong.
Because I mean, like sometimes we, again, just like and I know, men, we respect dominance. You know what I'm saying? Especially as young boys, because we don't know much, you know what I'm saying, about respect. We don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, garner and who and how to gauge who and doesn't get respect, you know what I'm saying? So at a young age for boys, we respect dominance. So a lot of times mom's voice just doesn't have that booming bass effect.
I
You
think
know
that's
what I'm
the key
saying?
right there, especially
That
when
will
this
keep
boy,
a boy
yes,
in line.
yes,
Because sometimes
yes.
it really is just that boom and
Yep.
that, that
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not gonna do this. You're not,
You know what I mean? From a man that really keeps a young boy in line. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It just, mom just doesn't have it. You know what I mean? And if there's no male to really step in that gap, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We see it all the time with young black males. You know what I'm saying? They end up in these streets and they end up on the wrong side.
When that boy gets a little bass in his voice, gets a little size to himself. Yeah.
And mommy's no longer bigger than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Say around about age 9 or something, 8 or 9, maybe 10.
They start to feel it around 9, 10. Yeah. But then they start to really feel themselves 13, 14 years old, because that's when now mommy's no longer bigger than me.
Yes.
Now I'm bigger. You know what I'm saying?
And then little girls are told him he's cute or something going. So then they bring that element into it, and it's it's tough. It's tough. We got any more?
Let me go ahead and read this comment here. Nicole says, any woman that claims she is the mother and father and is all their child needs is foolish. It takes both parents, and if the other parent is absent, they need another positive and consistent father figure / role model. I only have daughters, but I stand by what I say. I agree. Yes. I agree with you, though.
Great point. Great point, Nicole.
Kenneth,
KB.
Be staring the pot in the group.
Oh, man.
My boy KB, man, he a nut, though. I love it. You a nut, man.
I like what he's saying.
You keep my work day active. I be bored at the desk waiting for something to pop off with your butt.
Oh my goodness. It's always something. That's funny.
Kenneth says the most important thing that happened in my life was the move from my mom's place to my dad's place.
Oh, yes. Yes.
At 12 years old is the perfect time for a young boy to go be with his dad.
That's when I move with mine.
No, definitely. Definitely, I agree with all those comments. What's your views on that?
Nail on the head.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Again, it all goes back to the village. You know what I'm saying? Like that, again, even as a single father raising boys, there are times where I gotta call my brothers. I gotta call you. Hey, man, listen, I ain't been through this yet. This is new to me. How I deal with this, man? You know what I'm saying? And I need help, brother. Help me. Okay, before I snap this neck, man, help me out. You know what I'm saying?
And kudos to you for even acknowledging that fact that you don't know everything as a parent, and I want to do better. And let me ask somebody else, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I struggle with that, and I had to learn that. Like, hey, I need to call you or call. I mean, man, what can I do to get through this? Make it easier. Make my plight easier. So,
but you know what though? I think we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to, bro. You know what I miss? And I was a little kid, so I really got to watch it. But I missed the men's group our fathers had.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I missed the men's groups our fathers had Saturday mornings when they get up with their friends. They go play basketball, or they go have breakfast, and then they sit around as men and they talk and they converse. Now, mind you, you was a little kid, so you ain't know nothing about what they was talking about. But now, as a man, I see the benefit of having other male influences in your life and around your children. You know what I'm saying? Because now I go back and I look at some of the things and I'm like, damn, now one was a gangbanger. Now one was, you know what I'm saying, doing this. Now one was doing that. But they all were doing, all were positive male influences. They all were doing well in life. They all were taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? And I miss those men's groups where it wasn't, excuse me, and I'm gonna say it, it wasn't homo to be around your boys just to hang out and really just cherish each other, you know what I'm saying? And
brotherhood.
Come on, man, and build up the brotherhood. Thank you.
The basketball games,
it was on the tip of my tongue.
The basketball games didn't even keep score, really.
Not at all, man. But they hooped for 2-3 hours, man. And it was 30-40-year-old man, and they come on, man. They back, they backs was hurting. You know what I'm saying? But they got come on, man. But they got it in with their brothers just because it was a fellowship, and the young black men was seeing their fathers together as black men get along and do it. You know what I'm saying?
And there was a lot of that.
There was a lot of that more. Fellas, hey, I'm putting it out there, Shopkulture, man. Listen, we need to get a black fathers group, man, a men's group. Let's get together. Let's get it working. Let's get it going, please. Because, man, I miss the fellowship, man. I miss the fellowship, man.
Even.
What's up, William Mark? How you living, brother? Good seeing you, man.
Even the cats that was, because we had a lot of, the folks in my family, that banged or whatever. But they were reformed. They were reformed.
Right.
So but
when they were there,
that
wasn't they like.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got a lot of game from those guys.
Come on.
They was in it, in the thick of it. So
I think we all had that.
And they would be the ones like you ain't built.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
this don't even
And
this
they-
ain't even what you want.
This
You
ain't
know what
your
I'm
business.
saying?
This ain't your
And if
business.
they and if they seen you doing that or trying
And
to
if
go
they
down
caught
that
you
road,
good, come on, they was on you.
Yeah,
Come
so
on, man. Bro, we need
tough
more of that
love
fellowship, bro.
is
Our generation is
needed.
not fellowship enough as brothers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, man. We not.
I'll be honest with you. That's how I learned about even investments.
Yes.
It was from the old school cat.
The investment group. Come on, man.
Investment group. 17 years old, took me aside. Bro, listen, man. Because I had a little bit of change. Thought I was going to buy a car. No, you ain't doing that. This is what you're going to do. Talk me about stocks. Talk me about, owning property. Those are the type of gems that we need, and we can do that. We can do that.
And we gonna do that.
easy.
Listen, we gonna
It's
do that.
easy.
We
Yes,
gonna do that.
Yes.
Because listen, as men, we can't sit. We always talk about men being leaders, right? So as men, we have if we have to be the
Take
leaders
ownership,
and
right.
set it up and take ownership of it. I'm willing to take ownership of it. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna do what I got to do because hey, I see. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I see too many mothers dropping off these sons. You know what I'm saying? I need some more. I need some more of these men to whether it's your child or not. I need some more of these men to step up and start bringing these boys to these games. You know what I'm saying? And start being in these boys' lives. I'm not knocking the moms. I'm not. Because listen, you mothers are strong and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I love these mothers for getting their boys out there and making sure that their boys is getting the right influences. But fellas, we got to get a part of that.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We got to get a part of that,
in a
man.
real way.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get a part of that and start driving it in the communities, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real.
Tell them.
Come on,
Man,
man.
preaching. I love it. And that's
You got
what I mean.
anything else? We got to roll into the next.
Let's roll into the next
But
one.
that was
Can we
excellent.
roll the quick sponsorship from Ralph though, real quick?
Oh.
We got Ralph here selling cars. We know we got people in the shop culture need some cars, man.
Come
See
on.
Ralph.
A couple of y'all that
Ralph
hit me
is
up
right there.
asking about if anybody's selling a car, go see my man Ralph.
Ralph,
He in
Ralph,
Tacoma, right?
he's in Tacoma, right there. So Ralph, man, thank you for being part of this. We appreciate you. We have your information. Let's keep it within the shop culture community.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Right.
Got a good picture. Look at the smile. You can tell you making money. Hey, when you smiling like that, you making some money, Ralph.
Next topic. Why is spending time together when dating not as important to men or not important to men?
Ooh,
That was a question that somebody in the group
I
posed.
seen that. Listen, where did this narrative come from?
I showed my girl this. She was like, "Who says that?"
Well,
She didn't even understand.
Listen,
what
I've
this
heard
was.
this a lot from
I mean,
women
I've
that
heard it, but
complaining, and I think it's the concept of time. I think is just different between men and women sometimes. I think.
I would agree.
Yeah.
That one I'm gonna agree on it though.
Yeah, I think that is when a woman likes you, they sometimes expect you to change and maneuver your whole life, without, what I'm saying? That is crazy.
You're right though.
Bro, listen. I had women making me miss my gym times, man. All that. I'm like, listen, man, I can't give you all that, man.
Yeah.
I don't got but so much.
And then she probably thought that you weren't interested, or
Right,
you didn't like her
you don't
enough.
like me. Yeah. Listen, I love the gym.
If you love the gym, and you take it even one day off the gym, set you back. Anybody that's in the gym will tell you that.
Come on, man. Listen, COVID can set me back.
Yes.
COVID
Set us all back.
Bro.
So I think it's just the difference with the understanding of time and concept of time. What do you guys think? I know ladies are going to get up. Listen, ladies.
Coco don't agree with it.
Okay. Well, Coco, what it is?
Come on, man. Come on.
Talk to us.
Come on, man. Listen, I mean, that narrative is just crazy. Like, listen, if you in a good relationship, right? If you doing your thing as a woman, why would I not want to be around you? Now, does that mean I want to be around you 24/7?
Oh my goodness. Can you say that again? 24/7?
Listen. I want to kick it with my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I'm my brother. I want to
Come
kick it with my dog. A little bit. I might want to play some video games. You know what I'm saying? Listen. But if I'm in the house, listen, you know what kills me? Hold on. And I'm gonna shoot it because it go together. Ladies, help me out with this. Why is it that y'all hate a video game guy? If I'm at home playing my game,
I already know where you're going.
Wouldn't you rather me be at home than in these streets chasing tail?
No, they rather you.
Like that one kills me. Like when women say I hate a game playing dude, but if I'm playing my game, I'm at the house with you. We chilling.
And we talk about the PS5 too.
Come on, man.
But they will say you're not with me though. You're not present.
What?
Here, but
What
you're not
do you
present.
have to-
That's also
I know what
the
you're saying.
rebuttal. Right,
But listen, I'm listening talking to you. I can hear you. I'm talking to you.
I hear this.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe I check out for a couple minutes because hey, listen, it's 2K. You know what I'm saying? And I got to guard John Morant, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
You got this.
I'm still with you.
To her, there's a
Play some games together, man. We can get on GTA. Come on, man. Go rob some banks together. Why you hate a game playing, brother? I'm just trying to chill.
Tune is on the gym right now because what you're saying is true though.
Bro, they be so hot, man.
That's just one example.
Bro, they be so hot,
Many examples. I'm telling you, the concept of time, right? I mean, you can be spending time watching a movie. We don't spend enough time. We spent 2 hours. It's 2 hours. What more time do I got? I mean, goodness.
Bro,
And you want some after that. Then it's just time is just.
Bro, I don't get it, man.
Oh goodness.
But again, I don't understand the narrative. Like again, if I'm in a good situation, good narrative, you know what I'm saying? Like again, if you stay the night at my house, 2 nights, right? And ain't that enough for the week?
One night is good.
Come on, man.
One night is good.
Listen, I be wanting to spread my legs in my bed, man. You know.
Damn, rob a bank together.
Yeah, I play GTA, man. I'm trying to listen.
Oh, he's talking about the game.
She talking about the game.
She thought you meant real life.
Nah, I don't want to rob a real bank.
Yeah.
I ain't that bold. Now, I want some money, but I ain't all that. I play some GTA. We can rob a bank on GTA. GTA.
How about when you first meet somebody? Is that this expectation? I find it with women a little bit more sometimes than men. I think is that the expectation level of time.
Yeah.
It's just this imbalance. Like, you're not calling me enough. You're not taking me out enough. It's like you're not doing all this enough. It's like we just met. We're getting to know each other, and I think we still have our individual lives.
Sounds like she's clingy, super clingy at that point. Is it just starting out?
Well, if you just starting off, you don't text enough. You don't text quick enough.
Y'all just
all
starting out.
these expectations from the start. Is that kind of a turn off?
Man. Listen,
I guess it's all about how you carve that out.
Bro, I can't do all that clingy, man. Listen, I don't care if we together. I don't listen. Yeah.
I think as you go along in the dating phase or whatever it is y'all calling it, y'all can figure out. You can the process, the dating process. To be specific, you figure out what it is.
Well, you should be able to
gauge time that. And where to place those pockets of time as far as what you guys do together.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna help the ladies out with this one.
But you can find what your man likes to do.
Hold on.
Okay.
Check me out.
Okay.
Ladies,
you got me, man.
Y'all want more time, right?
Okay.
Y'all want more time. Check. I got you.
Okay.
So then when we ask you what you want to eat or what you want to do,
Lord, stop, Tim.
I don't know is no longer an acceptable answer. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna say it one more time.
Can you say it again?
If you want more time, when I ask you what do you want to eat, or where do you want to go, or what do you want to do, the answer, I don't know, is no longer acceptable. Help me out then.
So when I walk in the house with food for me and just me, don't look
Don't
at
ask
me
for no
like.
bite.
Please don't look at me like.
Don't ask for no bite.
Hold on. What you mean by that?
Because I don't know what you just said.
Come on, man.
If I'm asking you what you want to eat and you say you don't know, well then I'm out the door and I know what I want. So when I come back and I got my plate, then I don't know what to tell you.
Listen,
other than I don't know, because that's what you told me.
Oh wow.
Holla at man. Holla at
go off logic.
Holla at me.
It makes sense to me, ladies. What you think about that?
Ladies, help me out now.
And I come back with some some food, nothing for you. How does that go over?
Kid, listen, I hear you. 100% listen. But I ain't planning everything.
And I don't like that either.
I ain't planning everything.
Expectation.
So if I ask you, listen, as a man, because again, I have to learn this, bro. I have to learn you, right? Yes. We learning each other. I got to learn it. Yes. So if I ask you what you want to do, babe, listen, because again, sometimes we might just be chilling at the house. You know what? This Saturday night, yes. It's still a little early. Babe, what you want to do tonight? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm about to see her play my game. Cool. I asked you. You said I don't know,
but
there wasn't no help.
But you didn't plan it to. You didn't plan what I wanted to. You didn't do this.
I asked
but wait, and on top of that, dude, you're not showing me effective leadership.
Yes,
you're not being a leader because you didn't plan. I'm just going off the rebuttals that we all
need. Well, here, check me out. Wake me up when we speak in logic.
I'm telling you,
I'm with you.
It makes sense. And then when somebody said, then when they say I like a man that plans, that means you want a man that plans all the time, because it's not going to be this, this division of, maybe I need to go get.
Because some of them just want to sit and exist and not do nothing.
But that's what it kind of seems like.
We're not doing that. Not with me anyway.
No,
I can't speak for nobody
needs
else.
to be a mutually agreeable scenario. That's it. And it shouldn't be that hard. If you have what you want to eat.
Man, hey, hold on. Read that comment right there from Kia. Right. Texting is man, listen.
Texting is for convenience. People forget that.
Man, listen. Man, listen.
Yeah, on there with that.
Man, I love that right there. Listen, y'all be so on these text messages. Like, if I don't return a text within a certain amount of time, like I don't care, or I'm not available to you. How do you know I wasn't on the toilet?
I'm so glad.
I might have had a bad stomach and been on the toilet for 5 minutes and just couldn't text back. I might, you know what I'm talking about? I could have been in the shower. I could have been out for a jog, whatever. But listen, all this time frame on text, listen, it is a convenience at my convenience and at my leisure. Listen,
you shouldn't have to
if your text was that important, when you needed to validate your feelings, you should have picked up the phone and called me, so I could understand that was important. If otherwise, it's just a text. Cool. She didn't want nothing. I can holler at that later.
Let me interject. I'm gonna read all these comments real quick.
I shouldn't have to explain why I didn't text you back so quickly, though. I hate that,
man.
That's gonna lead to an argument.
Don't put me on no text curfew.
For sure.
I'm grown. I'm not going on no text curfew, man.
Too grown for that.
Tay says, date. If he's not giving you enough time, occupy yourself.
There you go. And you have to,
come on.
Yeah.
That's what the dating process for. Come on, Cuddy.
Trevor says, I can make you put the phone down and the game. LOL.
Come on.
Play all you want. Play all you want when I want your undivided attention. I know how to get it.
That's a grown woman.
Please go visit with.
That's a grown woman.
Please go visit with your guys, because I'm definitely having girls' time. Miss me a little.
Come on, heck, man.
Now, that's a grown woman right there. We don't have to say anything.
Facebook user says, why when women feel this way, it's like she's wild.
You got
Marquisa says that's toxic and it's
elaborate on that.
Right.
Yes,
Marquisa says that's toxic and it's only going to get worse if you all get together. She's going to put GPS trackers on your car.
Man, listen. It
may not be your day. Mark says, I think it's important and healthy to have a little distance. It gives you opportunities to learn and figure the person. Yes. Laying everything on the table kind of kills the fun in pursuing a person and learning about him.
I agree with that. Yes.
I like when a man has a plan for me.
I like when a woman has a plan for me too.
Come on. Hey, man. You look at the camera.
I like when a woman has a plan for me too. Well, yes. Yeah, we like that too.
Kenneth says,
have a plan, ladies.
That situation seems more like a younger folks mentality rather than an older folks mind frame, but that's okay. Some people like the attachment with their significant others. As the relationship progresses, boundaries and understanding should be set.
All right, Kenny.
He's preaching on that one. Nicole says, when it comes to food, I always know what I want, no worries.
There you go.
You're a unicorn.
I like that.
You're a unicorn.
Well,
a lot of you don't
unicorn.
Wait, what kind of unicorn?
What kind? Yeah.
She's a rarity is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have to, yeah.
Kenneth says communication is key in this scenario. Yeah. Kia says, I always know what I want, etc.
Say that.
Coco says, just try and come home with no food from me.
I
guess we moving further.
Oh, Coco. Nick said,
You telling me you don't know that? I don't know what to do. Right.
Coco.
Logic over here. Facebook user says, I agree. Quote, I don't know equals you should be a telepath and know what I want. Why are you asking? Which is stupid.
Listen, I'm telling you like this. I failed my sector class.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My mind reading class, I failed every single one of them.
I'm
sorry. I should have stayed in class more.
Nobody should have to guess all the time what somebody wants. That's crazy.
Facebook user says, I'm in meetings all day, so text might be the only way that you can communicate with.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What? You ain't gonna put a time frame on me.
Yeah.
Barry's face, he must have been in a ton of text trouble.
Oh, man. I get it. Yeah.
A phone call is always a possibility.
You know it too.
No, I get over that. No, I didn't.
Facebook user says, we want our men to show us that he pays attention to the things we like when he plans or suggests what we do.
Yep. Okay.
That is why the time is important. It's time he took with us and to show us his attentiveness to what is important to us as well.
Okay, so what is a proper amount of time?
Yes. And then what, like you're saying, what's the balance?
Because I agree with you 100%.
Yes.
A man should pay attention and know what you like and all of that. But there are going to be some days where you might have an off the wall idea.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you, hey, what do you want to do, babe?
And you can't take it personal.
Marquisa says, I got a life outside of you. I won't be texting right back.
Where are all these women at? Like these are like
They're in the group.
Shopkulture. Okay, I see you. Stand up because this is not norm. I'm telling you.
William
You know
said,
it ain't. Am I lying? This is not norm.
Bro, listen.
It's not at all.
Not like.
William says too much insecurity in a relationship. If people, let me start that over. Too much insecurity in the relationship if people get mad for not returning texts right away. This dude
Can't.
move, get out the way.
That's my dog, man.
Elaborating.
I need to meet that brother.
Yeah, we're gonna meet him.
She keeps elaborating. She's keeping secrets, more than likely cheating, but men just want space, which is natural. So I thought, okay.
Is that Tom? Is that Tom?
We're gonna roll into the next topic.
Stop it.
Did I go
Stop
there?
it.
Roll into the next topic. I'm trying to get this comment off.
Stop it.
I didn't know, man.
I'm not a big dang, these things coming through.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Kia says, I don't like when I'm on the road and my guy asks me to stop and get him some food.
Whoa! Wait, hold on.
Wait.
What?
Oh my God!
And we both went cross-eyed. You went over there, flag, 15-yard penalty.
What?
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness! You can't stop and get a brother a burger.
But you want him to make the plans? Oh, you got it. You got
Your
it.
man Blake's
my
y'all at home.
Oh, my
my
goodness.
G.
You got us both loud.
Oh my
Hey.
G.
I'm gonna let you handle that one.
Listen. What?
I'm about to blaze through the rest
Woo.
of these.
What?
Can we? I don't know if we can go further with that. We got to have some more interaction about
She's
that.
gonna say something. I'm just waiting on it. Facebook user who I now know is Tasha.
Which one?
Tasha,
I don't know which Facebook user.
She's putting her
I'm
name on.
just joking.
how you doing, Tasha? Tasha, man, thank you. Tasha is a sponsor, and we can't wait to get her stuff up and running for you guys. Thank you, Tasha.
I'm not a big fan of text. I would rather you call than anything. All right.
Well, I'll take back what I just said. Tasha, no, texting is easier.
Nicole says, I don't need all a man's time, but if we're getting in the getting to know each other phase, some time needs to be invested consistently to see if we want things to progress. It takes time to get to know someone. If we only speak / text here and there, it ain't never gonna go anywhere.
Facts.
Yep. You guys, everybody agrees with that?
100%.
Yeah, I agree. Marquisa says people want to make a pull-up normal if you don't text back fast. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, don't do that.
Pull up on something you don't want.
I live in a gated community.
Facebook user says he should have his time and women. He should have his time and women should be paying just as much attention to what he likes and make effort to do the things he likes as well.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well, one more. Kia says I would like if my guy go to his home after dinner and doesn't expect for us to have to stay the night after every day.
Well,
Hey,
that's what.
talk about it.
We're back.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with getting up and getting gone.
We're back on track because I agree with you.
I prefer it.
Oh yes.
Come on.
Go to your house.
Well, let me read this one.
Go home.
LaDanya says I match what is given. If you busy and can't respond, I get busy too.
But
Hey.
and that's nothing wrong with
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
We all got lives.
All right. That was dope. Dope
Wow,
topic.
guys.
Guys, good on that
Oh,
one?
we're
Any
real good. We're real good. That
All right.
was
All right, so we're gonna round this one out with an interesting joint docket through. Doc also likes to shake tables in the group. Let me find this. So Doc says, ladies, it's not nice not to be nice. Every man that speaks to you or pays you a compliment is not trying to smash. If he compliments you, smile and thank him and graciously accept the compliment. As women, you should have a welcoming, approachable demeanor. Being unfriendly, indifferent, or even hostile is not a good look. Feel my flow, #be nice. And so that is a word.
just because you give a woman a compliment, she doesn't owe you anything after
I'm gonna let
your
you go.
compliment. So
Say that again, B.
woman doesn't owe you nothing just because you compliment her. I know.
Listen.
Ah,
Okay, we gotta break this up.
you got this.
We gotta break this
I
up,
can't-
man. We gotta break this up. Bro, you gonna help me out with this one? You gonna break this up? All right. So listen.
It's gonna sound a lot worse coming out of my mouth, so go ahead and ease them.
So check me out. Listen, here's my thing. I agree with the first part. Every dude giving a compliment is not trying
Absolutely.
to smash.
I agree.
I agree, yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
But no woman owes you a thing after you shoot your shot, because I'm gonna be realistic. If she's my chick,
She's under
She-
proper instructions.
she's not gonna even give you the eye. You can call her name 10 times, and unless you owe her some money, she's going to keep it pushing.
It's a good one, right?
So my thing is we can't expect anybody, you know what I'm saying? If I compliment you on your work, if you take it, you take it. You don't, you don't.
But I don't have to be nice to you after
Me
that.
giving you a compliment was me letting you know how I feel. You don't have to let me know how you feel back, right? You don't have to thank me. You don't have to be gracious.
Nope.
Keep it moving.
Yes.
Right. But we don't have to be rude either, right? Here's the thing. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a nice guy. You know what I mean? I'm a conversative person. I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? I like to run my mouth.
I'm sorry, too. I was Coco
Oh,
was
yeah.
coming.
Yes. Yeah.
Oui.
That's an ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Coco, you starting already. Coco, let
Ooh-wee.
let
I'm
two
gonna
listen.
just let the comments
You know
roll.
what
Y'all
I'm saying?
do y'all thing. This is the last
But
topic.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just say that, you know what I'm saying? It just they don't owe us nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But they don't have to be rude either, because again, not all of us are trying to get up in your draw just because I said hi, you look nice today. You know what I'm saying?
but just because you say anything doesn't mean that person has to respond
No,
any
not
type
at
of
all.
way. So if
Not
it's
at all.
rude or whatever the case might be,
But here's my thing on the
just
other
whatever the
side
case
of it
might
though,
be,
right? Dudes, y'all gotta stop getting so damn sensitive
Yeah.
when they don't respond.
Yeah.
That's the and listen, that's
Calling
the
her
biggest
her
problem.
name and stuff
Listen,
like that.
that's why half of these ladies don't like to talk to some of you bum Negroes.
Yeah.
Because half of y'all
Or take a drink either.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all get so upset. Y'all, oh, you want to be you?
Yep.
All
Just
right,
because
I
she ain't
got,
say thank
I
you.
got one finally.
You know what I'm saying?
So we was at a little Shopkulture event, and obviously people there thought I was with another girl, which isn't the case. I just happened to be there, and she happened to be there. It's somebody we've been knowing for years. There was an older gentleman there, and he was yanking on him and the homegirl, going back and forth. After about 20, 30 minutes of this, me and her started conversating, and he got very upset about that. He was saying I was putting up a fence and all this shit. First of all, old nigga don't nobody even like you like that. She's begging me every time you're yanking her. She's trying to grab me, and I'm, nobody this suckerish energy, bro. You guys gotta leave these. Females can read and sense that shit, and it ain't no good look at all that. And another thing, all that extra kissing ass trying to look good. And trying to be somebody or not, grow up with that shit, bro. Be a man, be a woman, do your shit, say what you want, and be for real about it. Stop being a sucker all the time, bro.
Come
Some
on.
coach.
Listen. All that suckage putting on these, these shows for these women, and that ain't who you really are. And you know what I'm saying?
Women
you
can see past that too.
You
man.
sneak this and other dudes,
That's
saying?
weak,
That's
bro.
weak shit, man.
That's
weak, man. Listen. If she
He
ain't
was
feeling
making
you,
faces
listen.
behind my
If
back.
she feeling you, she
my
gonna
friend.
stop it. She gonna stop and pop it.
Oh, that
And
one?
she gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But this sucker mentality that, you know what I'm saying, that these women gotta speak to you just because you spoke to them don't mean nothing, bro. Listen, man, maybe you just wasn't the one.
And it's
You know what I'm
okay. But a woman doesn't owe you nothing, guys.
Come on,
That's what
man.
you said.
Stop
A
it.
woman doesn't owe you nothing. Stop thinking she do, man. Just because you
Bro,
think she looks good, so what?
Hey,
Every
I'm
other
the
guy
dude
thinks
that's
she
gonna
looks
say
good
something
too.
to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dude that's gonna listen. All that extra sucker energy, you're not gonna be around me. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
I was very
all that
positive to the
disrespectful,
brother
bro.
too. I
You
was
know what
like,
I'm saying?
I'm gonna let
like
you
that,
know.
man.
My partner want to talk to her homegirl.
Mhm.
I'm just sitting here. That's my friend, bro. I didn't even know I was involved in something else. You know how that could go a certain other
Come
way.
on, bro. Listen.
You know,
But see, all that
just
energy,
because
bro,
you're
could have
trying
been
to-
so other. Like you could have been somebody else.
Yeah.
oh
Flip
God,
that. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
could have went outside. It would have been a problem.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just for you, you know what I'm saying? You having that energy, bro.
right.
You don't.
And
But
for a
then-
girl you don't know, and she wasn't impressed by it at all. So,
But having an expectation as a man, because you give a woman a compliment that What's she supposed to
anything,
do?
bro.
Like, it's just crazy to me.
Doesn't nobody owe you shit.
Nobody owes you nothing.
My thing is
Absolutely nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, only person who you something is you.
It's
you know
you.
what I'm saying? If your game was tight, you know what I'm saying? You was looking right and you was up on your, she might pop it with you.
Exactly.
But it must have been something off because she ain't popping with you. So what you get mad for? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, break it up. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Every dude trying to compliment a lady ain't trying to get up in your draw. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes
don't let the man buy her a drink. Oh my gosh,
you know
he bought her like $100. Man,
but fellas, y'all gotta stop being suckers, man. Like that's just to me is horrible, dog.
I'm
like,
telling you, these women
just as
don't
a
like
man,
it.
bro. Like just as a man, bro, hearing that shit. Like I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know we watch our mouth, but bro, just on some real, hearing that mess, bro, really make me want to punch you in the mouth, dog. Like, cause it's so sucker. Like you gonna really get hot because a woman ain't feel your punk ass compliment. It was probably weak anyway. You probably a weak compliment in the first place.
It was the same person we were talking about. I mean, it was kind of grabbing on.
No, I don't even know nothing about that.
I'm just talking about you. It was the same. Yeah.
But my thing, I'm just saying, any dude, bro. Like when I hear that, bro, that shit.
I don't know. I don't know what you. Yeah.
He was an older gentleman.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just even that. Just come on, man.
Yeah, that shit to me, bro, is like nails on a chalkboard, bro. It's so sucker, dog. Like I was just raised by different type of men, bro. Like you pop it. If she don't pop it with you, man, you keep moving. You get to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
It mean what you say because if you really mean,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Whatever case.
Man, you know, when we was talking about it, or we talking about this back in October. What I said, listen, man. There's 12 billion people on this earth. Oh, God. You ain't got to love me, man. There's gonna be a next one, bro. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Come on, man.
Get mad and call her out her name.
Call her out her name and all that.
Do you think there's extra posturing in the group? Do you think dudes throw on extra sauce to try and impress these females? Because that's why I'm really not in the group. I think it's weird. It's above and beyond. Yeah.
Man, listen, bro.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they put the whole Batman on. You know
we got some I want to be sane.
Superman.
I'm not chasing out no woman in here.
Bro. I'm gonna be me and it's Ant, and you gonna love me or hate me, but I can care less. You talking about? So it is what it is. But some of these cats ain't, man. Listen, man.
Some Superman.
Do you think some of the women in the group are posturing to make it seem they're more appeasable? If you're so perfect, why you ain't wifed up? How you got all these good things about you?
I think it's both.
I want to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, no, I think it's both, but I don't think it's something that I really pay too much attention.
Because there's certain women in here, you're listening, you're like, oh shit, that's a ticket, but then you miss. She does all these 50 things correct, and then the other 50 is messed up.
It could be.
Yeah.
False advertising.
But I just think that it's people in general, man. People want to say stuff that be likable, and that's just in life in general, though. It's not just a group.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem, though, right? When it comes to our personal relationship, and we putting on these airs, and we putting on these, you know what I'm saying, these acts.
It's not fair.
You know what I'm saying? When we sit down, you know what I'm saying? Because like bro said, if I was to pull up and shoot the shot, you know what I'm saying, and then turn around, I'm like, oh, but I thought you was like this, you know what I'm saying? But nah, you like this, you Mr. Hyde, you ain't Dr. Jekyll.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lied.
So,
right. But that's part of the interaction.
Now my time is wasted. You know what I'm saying?
Very much. Yes. Yeah. No, I think these are valid points. I really think it's valid because I've heard this before from some guys in the group about, I told a girl, I said, what's up? Or I said she looked good and she gave me the cold shoulder. And
listen, if you gave the compliment, the compliment was to let her know something with or without anything that she could have possibly said back to you. That was supposed to be from your heart. Now you want conversation out of her. So you tricking off compliments to get some conversation back. That's the truth. That's what you're trying to do. Why don't you just be real?
And that's what I'm saying. But why tell the next dude about your, how weak you are, basically, because you upset because a woman didn't give you no play.
Yeah, no, that is weak, though.
I actually looked at my homegirl. I didn't really believe, like you see all the time about these posts. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time where these dudes in these inbox shooting 50 shots. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Hey, hello, hi, how you doing? Hey.
Yeah, I've seen that before too.
Bro, and I didn't believe it. And then my homegirl, she was like, no, and it's real. She showed me her inbox. Bro, and some of you suckers is really, hey, hi, and hey, and hello, and hey, and the hell out of some of these women, man. Yes. Listen, why you think they ain't talking, man? Why you think they say nothing?
And calling them too, though, on the Facebook.
Like, yo, I've been hearing that is the weirdest.
That's the weirdest.
Man,
You know, I never had the conversation.
who is doing?
Oh,
No, like who?
you lucky. You guys lucky. I'm a cool cat.
That's
Man.
crazy.
Bro, listen. Some of y'all is weird, bro.
That's violation. Man.
Listen, if you shoot the hey, high in the haze, the hellos and the highs and the hey, what's up? So
That
you
would
look good
embarrass
50
me.
times. Shut up.
Game, that would. Hey, listen,
Bro, I
let me-
feel so sucker,
Can
bro.
I give you a bando fashion tip? Please stop doing that. This is a bando fashion tip. I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. The game gods will approve. Stop doing that. You do not look mannish. It looks very weak. Women don't like that, and you're not catching no breeze, bro. So just chill out. If she said no, if she didn't respond, that's no.
That's
That
no.
is the
I'm
answer.
calling some old dudes. Old dudes are the ones that be taking this
Bro,
personal.
listen,
No,
bro,
they're the worst.
Bro, it's some
Oh,
of these young
God.
cats,
Yeah.
Oh, David, it's some old cats that be doing this too.
I'm telling you, let's not.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
listen.
telling you, these old dudes.
Bro, hey, listen, I done seen it of all ages, bro. Listen, some of you cats, listen, I'm telling you, some of y'all cats, bro, will hey, hi, the hellos, oh my God, the
Yeah.
farts and the,
Kissing all
oh, you know what I'm saying, the kissing emoji, bro. And she's sitting there laughing, showing all her homegirls, you know what I'm saying? And listen, and the nigga that's really hitting.
Those long,
Oh, God.
drawn out
You know what I'm
comments
saying?
under the
She's really
page.
showing the dude that's really banging him out.
And I'm
That
laughing.
whole text message, and we sit back laughing at like this suck ass dude. He's a dummy,
I'm the one reading the text.
right? Like, hey, I'm the one opening it.
in the bed.
You know
In
what
the bed.
I'm saying? Hey,
In the
All
bed.
what y'all saying.
come
all
on,
what y'all
man. Why
saying.
she laying right there with me, man? Probably topped off.
Somewhere you
So
just fold and they'll leave that crazy long drawn out comment under the pic. Several pics.
Bro,
Oh my
listen,
God,
hey,
that's
the one that go like 100 pigs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and then just be
Good
like,
morning,
like.
princess, or good morning,
Come on,
queen.
man.
You
And
guys-
then comment on your comment on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything
Listen, man,
be
some
So
of
what
y'all
we're saying,
dudes, bro.
is true stuff. I'm telling you.
Some
So
of y'all dudes, man, y'all need
Old
some
school
help,
cats.
You hit that inbox. I like you. I think you're an interesting person. I'd like to get to know you further. If that's something that you are interested in, let's proceed with conversation. If not, I understand and I
Right.
respect.
but what we always say is about communication.
And intent is
Communication.
key.
But if she says no,
That's
leave her
it.
alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her
And
alone.
listen, if you shoot the high,
Damn.
and you can clearly see when she read it,
I want to
if
read
she
what
says
they say.
nothing, keep it moving, Pippin. Keep it moving.
Wait, what did they say?
Tay says,
Tay's cool.
I responded and told him you're better than this kid.
Oh, listen. If they
Listen,
ain't
log off
ego,
after that.
listen,
Log
if
off.
your ego ain't don't go down the drain, down the toilet, bro. Listen, your dick probably shrunk 2 inches after that.
Oh,
I
no.
promise you.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
I promise you.
Guys, remember, man, like and share. This is Shop Culture. You know what it is. Every Tuesday, 8ish.
Grand
8ish.
Yeah.
Remember to watch Shop Culture
Yeah.
Supreme.
Hey,
Every Monday.
you know he sent it to like
8ish.
15 of them, right? Come on.
Got you.
How many queens he got? Look, he got queens and
Grand
concubines.
Rising Queen.
He got queen. He sent that to his queen and his concubine.
Yeah, come on.
Blaze got the game. Come on,
Yeah.
you know what it is.
Hey,
Yes.
listen. I think we've done due diligence as men. You know, so it is what it is. You are getting the game firsthand from some men, and you're getting the perspective. And I think men that don't understand what's going on, you need to put that ego down. You need to pick up that pad and take some notes down, because
Come on, we
we're
preach
talking
to you.
about embracing each other and encouraging each other. I'm encouraging you to leave that girl's inbox alone right now.
But hold on, real quickly. Not every man knows how to talk to a woman, though.
Come get some class.
Okay,
Come get some
Social
game. Let's get
awkward.
some
That's what
game.
he's saying.
Hold on,
Let's get
hold
some
on,
To
game.
cure
hold on.
that social awkwardness.
We got you right
Come
here.
tap in the shop culture and
We
you
gonna
can
try
get
that
in.
game.
But that's what we're saying. We can't be making fun.
Okay, so here we go. Let's kick it in. Listen,
You know,
fellas. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Sometimes, listen.
Look
All it takes
heartfelt
is
in
a
the
simple.
camera.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, fellas.
Hey, look.
Sometimes all it takes is a simple, hey, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I so, hey, hope you having a nice day. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna, hey, if she feeling you, she might kick back. If not, she gonna kick rocks. That's when you keep it stepping. Again, remember, 12 billion. There's another one. Keep it moving.
It's a lot.
There's a lot.
Keep it moving.
But some of you ladies should show us some of these inboxes. I don't know. Let me
Put them
start.
on blast. I love it.
They do good.
Put them on blast.
Guys,
It's
real
so
quickly.
easy. If women don't talk and you expect men to come, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a higher average of men that ain't worth a much or what you're hoping and aspiring to. So, ladies, go ahead and start shooting your shot a little bit more, like my bro
There you
said.
Well, we've been saying that.
Steph Curry, that joint.
Speak
Listen,
on what
ladies.
you want.
Yep.
There you go. Listen, you want these bums to stop shooting their shots? Start shooting yours.
At the quality, guys. Real quickly, remember Shop Culture, man. This is it. We got a few things coming up. We got the meet and greet coming up, guys, in March. Got to give you guys the dates on that, but we got that coming, man. That's gonna be We're back.
I'm gonna be dressed.
Yes.
I'm coming
I gotta
stunned.
try to
Yeah.
make that.
Listen, I was
We're
low key
doing-
last time. You know what I'm saying? I might have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're doing grown. Yeah, I might do the touch.
Grown
I'm
and
feeling
sexy.
it. I'm feeling it.
Who think they can outdress me at this meet and greet?
I'm good, bro. Come on.
Tune looked at me so nice, like, nigga, you know.
You know what it is, boy. Listen, hey, it gonna be 1A, 1B.
Okay.
Come on,
Hey.
come on. You know what it is.
It's always stepping with the sports jacket.
Come on,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I say that. Man.
Come on, gang. Come
Woo!
on, gang.
And it smell good. We got it back. Stop. We here.
Come on,
Woo,
man.
you need
I might have to get a little fresh twist.
Yeah,
you know
come
what
on.
I'm talking about?
Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
Suspend
Come
your
on.
game properly.
Hey.
I like that. Make sure, man, do we got any more announcements? Thank you for the donations.
We're good. Yeah.
Miss Karen Horn, man, thank you. We so appreciate you left a nice donation for you, for us, Shopkulture. So, man, we always appreciate that. Man, we got Tasha coming aboard. So we got a lot of people coming aboard. Make sure you guys donate, like, share, whatever the case might be. If you got a business, see us. We here, Shopkulture.
Come on, man. You know what it is, man. Have a blessed week.
Yes, sir. That's game.